Zhao Wangxia. It doesn't matter. As long as mommy is okay. It's just getting married. I haven't even been in love yet. And now I'm about to enter the grave of marriage. It's okay. Once we're married, we can always get divorced, right?
The film was translated and narrated
Miss
by
Kiao
M
Wangxia.
Media.
What? Are you feeling wrong marrying me? Crying like this?
I'm crying tears of joy. Who told my husband to be so handsome?
Husband.
Young madam, let me take you to the room. Let's go! Madam, you'll be staying in this room from now on.
I don't have to share a room with Jiang Yuhan. Great. These aren't all for me, are they? This Jiang family is actually pretty good. No, that's not right. This must be Jiang Yuhan's conspiracy. He must be trying to boil the frog slowly in warm water, waiting for me to be immersed in this beautiful illusion, unable to extricate myself. Then he'll make a swift cut and finish me off. After all, Zhao Feng said, Jiang Yuhan. He's still pretty scary. But he can't do anything between a man and a woman. So he can't scheme for my body. Could he have some other conspiracy?
How do you know? I can't do anything between a man and a woman. Have you tried?
Why don't you knock before entering?
Do you know why I want to sleep in separate rooms from you? That's because I don't have any interest in you.
You. A person in a wheelchair. How can you be so strong? Your legs.
Miss Chiao. You don't seem to know your husband very well. Do you know why I don't mind Chiao Fan shoving an unimportant, illegitimate daughter at me? Because for me, it doesn't matter who I marry. I'm just fulfilling an agreement. In the end, I'll get a divorce anyway.
Divorce. Divorce is good. When are we getting divorced?
You seem pretty happy to hear about divorce.
Crap. I got carried away just now. Didn't you bring it up first?
Stop talking back. You okay? You're bleeding from your nose.
Blood.
The film was translated
I'm afraid of
and
blood.
narrated by M Media.
Chiao Wangsha. Chiao Wangsha. Aunt Zhou. Quickly bring the medicine kit over here.
What's wrong? Playing quite the game, huh? This comrade Zhang, I've known you for over a decade, and I never knew you had this fetish. She fainted. Let me help you carry her to the bed.
My woman doesn't need you to carry her.
Not planning to hide it anymore?
She's one of us. No need to worry.
Kiao Wingsha. It seems this Zhang Yuhan treats you pretty well. Such a grand display. You should thank me, giving you a chance to fly up a branch and become a phoenix. If it weren't for his crippled leg, it wouldn't be your turn to offer yourself so cheaply.
Isn't it against the rules to stand here and talk? After all, it's a homecoming visit. Aren't you going to invite your sister in for a cup of tea?
Let's go in.
Where's my mommy? You promised that once I married into the Jiang family, you would let my mommy go.
Speak.
Wan Xia, mommy is fine. How are you?
Mommy. Mommy, where are you? Mommy.
I think I made myself clear. Your mother is doing well. Serve Zhang Yuhan well. And maintain the relationship between the two families. Your mother, I will naturally take good care of her.
You old bastard. You're going back on your word. You promised that once I married into the Jiang family, you would let my mommy go. Now you're not only going back on your word, but you're also contradicting yourself, selling your daughter for personal glory. Aren't you afraid people will laugh at you?
What did you say? You insolent thing. Is that how you talk to your father? Still glaring at me?
How dare you hit my madam?
Can't I hit my own daughter? What right does a servant like you have to speak here? Get out of here. Mr. Kiao, it's only been a few days, but your temper has gotten quite volatile. Special Assistant Yu, my name is Yu Tian. Today is supposed to be a homecoming banquet. Our CEO Zhang has mobility issues. As you know, to express our apologies, we've prepared a special gift for you.
Special Assistant Yu. What special gift?
CEO Zhang and Miss Kiao's wedding was simple. Just a formality, no gifts were given, so he specifically arranged for me to bring you a belated gift. This first gift is the Green Forest No. 1 Lulin Land Transfer Agreement that Jiang's group won in the bidding. But don't worry, we've given you a discount of 10 million. This second gift is Kiao Group's renewed cooperation project with Kaihu International. As far as we know, Kaihu International had terminated its cooperation with Kiao Group. But don't worry, our CEO Zhang is very good to his father-in-law. He mediated, and Kaihu International agreed to resume cooperation with you.
Why does this old thing look so awful?
This third gift is the transfer agreement for Tianhu Yadu, which CEO Zhang accidentally snatched from you last quarter. Development rights.
Zhang Yuhan, you son of a bitch. Is he humiliating my dad? These things are clearly our Kiao's group. The project that was taken from us is now in such a state that we still have to thank you for your gift.
The film was translated and narrated by
This
M.
Jiang
Media.
Yuhan knows how to insult people.
Miss Kiao, what you said is a bit off. Snatching projects in the business world is based on ability. Moreover, our president Zhang has already offered it with both hands. You don't appreciate it and bite the hand that feeds you. Isn't it a bit hurtful to our president Jiang's sincere heart? Zhang Yuhan, this kid, set me up. He knew it. These projects, I can't handle them. So, he's planning to return them intact to humiliate me.
Why do you say that?
Even if all these projects are returned to us, we can't do them. He knows the capital chain of our Kiao's group has been broken, and these projects cannot be completed. So he's deliberately mystifying to humiliate us.
Jiang Yuhan, this man, is quite scheming.
CEO Kiao, there's no need to be agitated now. Wait until our president Zhang arrives. It won't be too late for you to be agitated then. What? Our president Zhang will be here soon. Young master.
Sorry, father-in-law. I'm late.
Zhang Yuhan, what's going on with you? Aren't you a cripple?
Zhang Yuhan. You're all better?
For quite a while.
Aren't you playing me? Since you're all better, why didn't you tell me earlier?
What, if I had told you earlier? You would have changed your daughter for me. Is that so? I say, Chia Feng, your calculations are too precise. Afraid that your precious daughter would suffer after marrying into the Zhang family, so you stuffed an unwanted illegitimate daughter who had fallen into the streets, to me. But I don't need to know which daughter you stuffed to me. I don't care. After all, as far as I'm concerned, I will never lose in this deal. I have both fulfilled my grandfather's promise without spending a penny and got a woman. Why not do it?
Zhang Yuhan. Since you married Wang Xia, we are in-laws. In the future, if you make things difficult for our Kiao's group in business again, you will be known as someone who kicks away the ladder after crossing the river. If it spreads, it won't be good for the Zhang family either, right?
Don't worry, father-in-law. As long as your daughter is my wife for a day, no one will dare to touch your Kia's group.
They say you can't choose your father. But can't I at least choose my husband? I, Zhao Wangxia, am truly unlucky. Cursed for 8 generations. My husband is the same kind of person. Both of them are using me. Why didn't you knock?
All right.
What brings you here so late?
Are you afraid I'll touch you? When I was in a wheelchair before, you thought I couldn't touch you. We're married now. Shouldn't we?
Don't come any closer. I'm telling you, it hurts when I hit people.
You still want to overpower a man with strength? What did you say?
Your savior has appeared.
Really? You saved me 3 years ago. Lin Moran, he changed in secret lover.
I checked the video, and it's indeed her.
Miss Lin, what do you need? You are my savior. Whatever request you make, I will fulfill it.
General Manager Zhang, please take me in. I have nowhere to go. I just want to have a place. Just stay in Jincheng.
Get up first. Miss, are you all right? Your arm.
My arm is fine.
The film was
I just bumped it
translated
accidentally.
and narrated
All right.
by M Media.
Since you are my savior and have nowhere to go, then stay at the Zhang residence for now. If there's anything, just tell him.
Thank you, General Manager Zhang.
What are you talking about? The savior came to the door in the middle of the night, and it's a woman. Jiang Yuhan even let her stay.
Madam, don't be angry.
I'm not angry. Aunt Jo, don't worry.
That's good. Then you should rest early.
Aunt Jo said earlier that he hadn't brought a woman back before. I spit. You're slapping your own face as soon as you turn around. Dog man. The man doesn't have a reliable one.
Why hasn't she arrived yet?
It's almost time. President Zhang.
Yes. Xia Wangsha should be leaving soon. Right? Go and get the golden branch and jade leaves.
Stop. Kia Wingsha, not bad. This Paris Spring venue, an 800,000 dress, can actually be worn by you, a country bumpkin. It seems Jiang Yuhan is really generous.
This. 800,000. Oh my god. That could buy a house in our village.
You really haven't seen the world. Your necklace is quite pretty. Jiang Yuhan gave it to you?
What? Envious. Too bad. Originally, the position of the young mistress of the Jiang family was yours. Who asked you to give him up to someone else?
Don't you want to know the whereabouts of your mother?
You're willing to tell me.
I can tell you. But you have to give me that necklace.
This is Jiang Yuhan's thing. It's not my property. Giving it to Jiao Chuxia so easily isn't that bad.
What? Can't bear to part with it? It's just a mere necklace. Jiang Yuhan is so rich. Don't you want to know the whereabouts of your mother?
Just consider it a debt to Jiang Yuhan for now. I'll pay him back later. It's more important to find my mommy first. Here. Tell me first.
Your mother is not in Jincheng.
You.
He Chanya, Zhang Yuhan's cousin.
Miss, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. I bumped into you first.
It's okay. Miss, what's your name?
Jiao Wangxia.
Kia Wangxia. What a beautiful name.
Jiang Yuhan.
How is this necklace on your neck?
Of course, it was given to me by my sister, Kia Wingsha.
What did you say? This doesn't belong to you.
CEO Jiang. I heard you've recovered. Congratulations.
Excuse me, I need to take a moment. My wife, Zhang Yuhan's wife, doesn't need you to protect her.
Cousin. Long time no see. It seems you've really recovered. I'm really happy for you.
Cousin. You are cousins?
My mother is Yuhan's aunt. Now that you're married, she should be taken back to Ning Garden for a visit and also see Grandma and tell her that you have recovered.
After my accident, did Grandma even come to see me? Why pretend to be so enthusiastic now?
No matter what, we are still family. Isn't there anything we can't sit down and talk about properly?
No need.
Wait a minute, let go. Why should all the anger be vented on me? I'm not a punching bag.
Fine. Then I'll stick to the facts. Why did you
The film was
casually give away the
translated
necklace I gave you
and
to someone
narrated
else?
by M Media.
Okay. This is my fault. But you're so rich. It's just a necklace. I can just compensate you for it.
Compensate me?
Yes.
This necklace is unique. How can you compensate? Compensate with money. Are you richer than me?
Then what do you want? This person is really hard to communicate with. Why are you throwing another tantrum?
Wangxia, you forgot your bag.
Thank you. What the hell are you doing?
Kia Wingsha, you're already married. Stop pestering my Changjian big brother. What, do you want to be a certified slut?
Which eye of yours saw me seducing someone? He just handed me a bag. Could it be that, in your heart, I'm so attractive?
Attractive? So tacky.
So, what are you worried about? Also, keep your mouth clean. Slut this, bitch that. It's not befitting of your status at all.
What did you say?
Why are you going to use your broken power to oppress people again? Who doesn't have that? You rely on your dad. I can rely on my husband. My husband is Jiang Yuhan. Much more powerful than your young lady.
You?
Kaxia. No matter what, she's still your sister. How can you hit her?
Changjian, big brother. I'm your girlfriend. Have you been seduced by her? I'm so heartbroken.
Xinjian, big brother. I'm so heartbroken. You're disgusting. Let go. Chaxia, let go.
Kaxia.
Dad,
Daughter, what happened to your face?
Kia Wangsha hit me. Look, she
Film
even
was
ruined my face.
translated and
You dare to hit
narrated by
Kaxia?
M Media.
As expected. Like your mother. What good daughter could she raise? Arrogant and unreasonable. Annoying to look at.
What are you doing here instead of going home? You got into a fight.
I did. Do you also think I'm especially crude and unbearable? Very embarrassing.
Suffering such serious injuries. Did you win?
Hey, am I heavier, okay?
None of my business. As long as you won. Let's go home.
Jiang Yuhan, you just wait. Madam, the young master said you were injured. He specifically asked me to come over to apply some medicine for you.
I happen to have something I want to ask you. That golden branch and jade leaf. Is it really that important? Jiang Yuhan is still mad at me.
That necklace? It's the young master's mother's keepsake. For the young master, it's the most important thing.
A keepsake. Jiang Yuhan.
What is it?
Jiang Yuhan, I'm sorry. I really didn't know that necklace was so important to you.
So if it's not important to me, you can just give it to someone else.
That's not what I meant. I'm sorry, okay? It's all my fault. Then what can I do to make you less angry?
That depends on how you please me. What? Throw yourself into my arms?
My mommy said that hugs can resolve the estrangement between two people. You're not angry anymore. You're
The film
smiling.
was translated and
See how good you
narrated
look when
by
you smile?
M Media.
You should smile more.
Mind your own business.
I knew it. Jiang Yuhan, you're just deliberately pretending to be fierce. I guessed right, didn't I?
Why is your face so red? Could it be that you're lusting after my body?
I'm not.
But I want.
Why are you so late? I miss you so much.
How was it? Was the plan successful?
Absolutely perfect. General Manager Jiang, good morning.
You did all this. You don't need to do these things. You are a guest.
I can't eat and drink for free. You've helped me so much, so I want to repay you. Let me do it. This is Madam's seat. I'm sorry. Look at me.
The
Sorry,
film
General
was
Manager John.
translated and narrated
It's okay,
by
I don't care about those things. It's the same no matter where you sit. You did all these, Miss Lin. Delicious.
I'm full. I'm going to work first.
Don't mind him. Just keep eating.
Chia Wangsha,
What?
come here. I'm about to go to work. Between husband and wife, shouldn't there be some expression?
Don't you go to work every day? What kind of expression do you want? This person is really something.
Madam. The old madam wants you to go to Ning Garden.
Me.
Painted by my maternal grandmother. Not bad, right?
This was painted by Grandma.
It seems that Yuhan never mentioned grandma's affairs to you. My maternal grandma is called Wang Mingxi.
Wang Mingxi. Couldn't be the Wang Mingxi I'm thinking of, right? Our country's landscape master Wang Mingxi.
Looks like you still have some knowledge of art.
Wang Mingxi, Zhang Yuhan's grandmother.
You are Kia Wangsha. You married Yuhan. I don't even know to visit elders. Where did you learn your manners?
Grandma, I'm sorry. Yuhan and I have been too busy. We haven't had time. Next time we will definitely formally pay you a visit.
Can you really get him to see me? My grandson. In his eyes, I don't even exist as his grandma.
Between these two, is there some misunderstanding? Why does it feel like they're both blaming each other? How could that be? He must want to see you very much.
Are you telling the truth?
Grandma Zhang. I brought you the osmanthus cake you love to eat. Why are you everywhere?
Chaxia, you're here.
I came to find Brother Changjian. But Grandma Zhang, you should stay away from this illegitimate daughter. She, Kia Wangsha, and Zhang Yuhan are equally annoying.
You and Wangsha are sisters. Besides, she's an illegitimate daughter.
The film was
But
translated
that's not her fault.
and narrated
It's your
by
father's
M
mistake.
Media.
So why do you always blame her?
Grandma Zhang, I don't mean that at all.
Alright, now that everyone's here, stay here and have dinner.
Okay,
Will he come?
He will come, and if he doesn't, I'll tie him up and bring him here.
Grandma called Kia Wangsha to Ning Garden.
What does she want to do now?
Young master, talk to the old lady nicely. Don't be impulsive. Actually, the old lady...
What's there to talk about with her? Aunt Joe, in my grandma's eyes, I'm the murderer who killed her son. She hates me to the bone. I don't want to appear in front of her, lest she lecture me again.
But Madam said she wants to have dinner at Ning Garden and wants you to go too.
I'm not going. Call Chia Wangsha back.
Madam said if you don't go, she won't come back.
Have we been too nice to her lately? Her wings have hardened, is that so? If she doesn't want to come back, then don't. This woman, Chia Wangsha, is really hard to please.
Saying one thing but meaning another.
Madam, young Master Yuhan has arrived.
Quickly, let him in. Go add another set of utensils.
No need.
You're here. Come and sit here.
Come home with me.
Grandma wants me to stay for dinner. I'm not leaving.
Chia Wangsha. You.
Now that you're here, just sit down and have a bite.
Zhang Yuhan to Kiao Wangxia. Seems a little different.
Flirting and teasing. It's really annoying.
Yuhan, now that you're here, let's have a meal together. It's been a long time since we've eaten together.
Isn't it, Grandma? You don't want me to come?
Shut up. Eat. Leave if you're not going to eat. I'll go back by myself later.
This is when you were little. Your favorite pastry. I had MQ make some. Take it back with you.
Is it peanut candy again?
What are you doing, Jiang Yuhan?
Jiang Yuhan, I have good intentions. If you don't accept it, fine. Why are you throwing a tantrum?
Jiang Yuhan.
My son. My son.
How could brother and sister-in-law just leave like that?
It was young master and young mistress who used their bodies to protect the young master. Otherwise, in such a big car accident, how could the young master be completely unharmed?
If it weren't for you insisting on going to the amusement park, your father wouldn't have died.
Madam. Don't get excited.
Young master is still a child. He doesn't understand anything.
Mommy, calm down.
Son.
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy, wake up.
Are you saying Grandma blames Jiang Yuhan for causing his parents' death? That's why there's such a deep rift between the two of them?
That's right.
But Grandma doesn't seem like someone who is unreasonable. She even tried to show goodwill to Jiang Yuhan today and gave him peanut candy.
That peanut candy is what young master Changyan likes to eat. Our young master is allergic to peanuts. When he was little, he accidentally ate peanuts and almost lost half his life.
Are you crying?
A real man. What's there to cry about?
You're clearly crying.
Don't bother me. I need to work.
Jiang Yuhan. What men and women? Even dogs cry when they're sad. Why are you holding back?
Your way of comforting people is so strange.
Don't worry. I'll protect you from now on. I definitely won't let you cry.
Are you misunderstanding something? Shouldn't it be me who shouldn't let you cry?
Speak. What's the urgent matter that made you call me over? What is it?
Wangxia, Kiao Group. The capital chain is now broken. It needs 100 million to fill the gap. Ask Zhang Yuhan for help. Isn't he very good to you?
100 million. How about this? Let me see my mommy. Then I'll help you.
Kiao Wangxia, I've settled your mommy in nicely. You want to see your mommy now? That won't do. You have so many tricks up your sleeve. When the time comes, you and your mommy run away. What then?
You.
Besides, you're also a member of the Kiao family. Kiao Group is in trouble. Can you stand by? Do you know how much money I've spent on you and your mommy over the years? It's not like I've completely ignored you. I've been quite conscientious.
Why do you
The
hate
film was
me and my
translated
mommy so
and
much?
narrated
She's
by
been with you
Media.
for so many years. How can you turn your back on her?
You talk about your mommy.
My mommy isn't anything good. It takes two to tango. You're not anything good either.
You wretch. Talking to me like that?
Zhao Feng. You're my dad. We haven't even met 5 times. Do the math yourself. How many times have you hit me? I used to always wonder what kind of person my dad really was. When would he finally take me and mommy home? Now I don't expect it anymore. I don't care anymore. And also, I don't know why you hate me and my mommy so much. But my mommy has never said a bad word about you in front of me. So much so that for so many years, I always thought you had your difficulties. You're not a qualified father. But I've never blamed you.
Kiao Wingsha. Who do you think you are? To even be qualified to blame my dad? You born of a slut. Want justice?
Zhao Chaxia, I've told you, right? If you dare insult my mommy again, I'll tear your mouth apart.
I'm so scared. What I said wasn't wrong. Your mommy is a slut. Kiao Wingsha. You dare hit me? Dad? She hit me.
Let me see.
You old thing. Clearly, we're both your daughters. You give Zhao Chaxia all kinds of care and protection. But to me, it's coercion and exploitation.
Kiao Wangxia. Since you're so curious about why I hate you, then fine. I'll tell you now. The truth. The reason I hate you is because you have half of your mother's dirty blood flowing in you. Back then, if it wasn't for your mother drugging me and giving birth to you, you little bitch, a hostess from a nightclub, hid it from me and secretly gave birth to you, and even used a genetic test report to make me take responsibility. If it weren't for her making such a scene, Chu Xia's mother wouldn't have gotten angry and gone abroad and died in an accident overseas.
Impossible. You're lying. My mommy isn't that kind of person.
Kiao Wingsha. Don't you think I should hate you? Should I hold up both hands and welcome you to the Kiao family to disgust me? Now, you recognize your place, right? You shouldn't have come into this world and still expecting fatherly love? You really overestimate yourself.
Xiao Wangsha. I've been looking for you all day. Why aren't you answering the phone? What happened?
The film was
Why is your face
translated
so
and
pale?
narrated by Media.
Lying to me. Everyone's lying to me. No one is real. No one is real.
Wangsha. Wake up. Wangsha. 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 Let's go home. Doctor. How is she?
She's fine. Just now, her heart rate was irregular. She's always had low blood sugar. It must be insufficient blood sugar, causing her to faint. Just give her 2 bottles of glucose.
No. How about giving her a comprehensive checkup? She just vomited, too. Could it be that she's pregnant?
Your wife is not pregnant. We just checked. As for the vomiting, people in stressful situations will experience nausea. So, vomiting is also a normal phenomenon.
What were you laughing at just now?
It seems our CEO Zhang is very eager to be a father.
You've discovered it. Living too comfortably. Huh. Want me to transfer you to the Philippines to work.
The big windmill is starting. I'm going to watch the big windmill.
You. Is there anything else that's bothering you?
Much better.
Are you hungry?
If you don't ask. What happened to me?
If you want to talk, you will naturally talk. Let's go. Let's go home and eat. You have low blood sugar and an empty stomach. Don't drink cold milk. Eat porridge.
Why are you so nice to me?
You are my wife. Who else should I be nice to if not you?
Grandma,
Wanxia, why are you here?
I came to see you. Let me help you.
Leave these chores to others can do them. I'm free. So I just trim these flowers and plants, trim them a bit, to pass the time.
It's okay, Grandma. Before, at home, I always helped my mommy. My mommy also loves to grow some fruits and vegetables in her garden. Those cucumbers are so big and sweet. If you have the chance to go, I must let you try them.
Okay, good.
Let me move those flowers into the sunlight for you. They will bloom better.
This child is really cheerful. Although I've only met you twice. I feel that you are very suitable for Yuhan. It's Yuhan's blessing that he can meet you.
Grandma, Yuhan is a very good person. Meeting him is also my blessing.
What are you chatting about?
Chongyan, you're back.
The
You
film
guys
was
chat.
translated
I'll go change
and
my clothes.
narrated by M Media.
Cousin, do you know you're coming to Ning Garden? He won't be angry.
He won't be angry. Jiang Yuhan, this person, seems difficult to get along with, but is actually a very good person. And even if he gets angry, he is especially easy to coax.
Then if one day he betrays you, would you still stay by his side?
Betrayal? He wouldn't. Grandma, you'll catch a cold sleeping here.
Wanxia. Actually, you don't need to keep Grandma company here. You should go back soon. I'm afraid Yuhan will look for you.
Don't worry, Grandma. I've already told him that I'm staying to keep you company tonight. He agreed.
He's so obedient. He really treats you differently. It's my first time feeling his kindness towards me.
Miss Lin, please hurry up. Madam will be back soon. Where's Jiang Yuhan? Young master. Won't see you again. Lin Moran will definitely come back.
I didn't expect Jiang Yuhan really kicked you out.
I don't want to stay in the Zhang family either. Those two flaunt their love every day. I'm so annoyed.
In the end, it's all for naught. You even slept with Jiang Yuhan. But Qiao Wangxia doesn't mind at all.
I'm your woman. How could I possibly sleep with Jiang Yuhan? It's just for show. Besides, I use sleeping pills, not aphrodisiacs. I just didn't expect that those two could actually make up and be as good as new.
Then it seems I need to find someone else to help me.
Baby, how about we go to England? You're already very rich. Let's go to England and live our own lives. Jiang Yuhan. We can't beat him.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
You think so too, right? Everyone thinks so, right? I can't beat him. Isn't it just because his surname is Zhang? If my surname was also Zhang, I could run the Zhang Corporation no worse than he does.
That's not what I meant. You and Jiang Yuhan are fundamentally different. Why do you always have to compare yourself to him?
Then who do you think is better, me or him?
That goes without saying. Of course, it's you.
It's okay. Zhang Yuhan had that kind of thing happen to him. And you don't believe Kiao Wangxia. Doesn't he have any resentment in his heart at all? He's just waiting for this thorn to draw blood. When will it?
I just don't understand. Why you're so determined to break them up. Are you so fixated on Jiang Yuhan's possessions? Or do you like Kiao Wangxia?
Let me think about it. Probably both.
What do you mean?
Okay. I'm just kidding. After it's done, I'll take you away.
Really?
Just like you said. To England.
Changjin, I'm pregnant.
What did you say?
I said you're going to be a dad. Aren't you happy? Why? Aren't you happy?
I want you to return to the Zhang family. Return to Zhang Yuhan's side.
Why?
Have you forgotten? This is our plan.
Changjin, let's not bother with Jiang Yuhan anymore, okay?
Listen to me, as long as this is successful, we'll get married. Don't you want to be Mrs. Key?
You want to marry me? Really?
Of course, it's true.
Help. Mummy.
Wangxia, Mommy is here to pick you up.
Mummy. Are you okay? I miss you so much.
Silly child. Isn't Mommy right here?
Mummy, where have you been these past few days? What exactly happened?
He trapped me in Jincheng, in a riverside villa belonging to the Kiao family. I finally managed to escape. I know. He must be using me to threaten you. That's why I rushed to find you. Hurry up and come with me.
But Mummy, I already.
What is it? Let's talk about it later. Let's hurry now. Leave here. Go.
Mummy.
Wangxia. Where are you going?
Yuhan.
Why are you just leaving with someone else? Let's go home.
No, no.
Who are you? Wangxia, do you know this person?
He is.
I am her husband. I advise you not to meddle. Go where you're supposed to go.
Okay. Okay. You're her husband? I'm still her mother.
Mummy.
This child dares to say anything.
You can need whatever you want, but don't talk nonsense. I'm warning you. If you talk nonsense again, I won't be polite to you.
You.
She really is my mummy. My own mother.
She. Mommy.
So you guys really got married? Kiao Fang, that old thing? You just graduated, and he's already making you marry? I'm going to fight him.
Mummy. Mummy, wait a minute.
Mommy. Mommy.
Who's your mommy?
Mummy. Don't be so fierce. Yuhan didn't do anything wrong.
How long have you been married? And you're already bewitched by this kid? You don't even recognize your own mother. Men are not reliable. Although he's handsome, you can't just look at the face. The face is the most useless thing.
That old thing has grown into that appearance and he's still unreliable. Then don't you still like him?
Wangxia, How could you so quickly be siding with outsiders?
I'm not, Mommy. He's very good to me.
Really?
Mommy. Zhao Feng told me something.
Did Qiao Feng tell you that your mommy was a hostess? Wengsha, mommy's previous profession, was not honorable. But everyone has their own difficulties. My family was too poor before, and I had to support my younger brother's studies. I had to come out very early to work. Being a hostess is not honorable, but it makes a lot of money. I fell in love with Qiao Feng at first sight. Getting pregnant with you was an accident. I didn't drug him. You have to believe me.
Mommy. No matter how others see you, in my heart, you will always be the one who raised me healthily and taught me how to recognize people. Mommy is the best mommy in the world. Mommy. Thank you.
I should be thanking you. It's you who gives me, in this difficult life, even greater motivation.
Mommy. I really feel now so happy with you by my side. And I also met Jiang Yuhan. I'm probably the happiest person in this world.
Jiang Yuhan, is he really good to you?
He's not just good to me. It's that he himself is a very, very good person.
By the way, Wengsha,
The film was
don't mind what Qiao
translated
Feng
and
said to you?
narrated by M Media.
the grudges of our generation have nothing to do with you. Chuxia's mother, although it was an accident, was indeed related to me. Chuxia lost her mother at a young age and was raised, spoiled by Qiao Feng, so it's inevitable that she's a bit willful and reckless. Don't hate her too much. After all, in her eyes, Mommy is indeed a bad woman.
Mommy.
Hey, Miss Lin. Miss Lin, you can't come in.
How dare you come to the Zhang family?
I'm pregnant with your child. Zhang Yuhan, what's going on? CEO Zhang, I know that night was my fault, but the child is innocent. You have to be responsible for the child. What? Zhang Yuhan, what is she talking about?
Do you know the consequences of lying to me?
The
Otherwise,
film was
wait until the child is born
translated and
to do a
narrated
paternity
by M
test.
Media.
You don't even remember what happened that day. In just a few months, it's enough for me to turn the Zhang family upside down.
Miss Lin. What exactly do you want?
CEO Zhang, I'm not asking for any status. I just want to stay in the Zhang family and give birth to the child. Otherwise, this child will be illegitimate. Just like a bastard. Like her.
Lin Moran. Wangsha. And Zhou, settle her down.
Understood, young master.
Wangsha. Look at me. I, Zhang Yuhan, swear. I have absolutely never touched Lin Moran.
Then how did that child come about?
That, you'll have to ask Lin Moran. I suddenly feel that Lin Moran's appearance is very suspicious. She wants to act. Then we'll act along with her.
Acting.
Do you really think I'm that stupid? That I believe everything she says?
Then how do you want me to cooperate with you?
Of course, by arguing. The fiercer the argument, the better. The more real, the better. Wangsha. Actually, I was very scared from the beginning. You wouldn't listen to my explanation then. I was afraid you'd pack your bags and run away from home.
I haven't forgiven you. When this matter is over, I'll deal with you properly.
I already said it was an accident.
Men are all the same, no good. You too, Jiang Yuhan. If you let her stay in the Jiang family, I'll divorce you.
Divorce is good. Then let's divorce.
Divorce?
Xiao Wangsha. What are you doing? We're not divorced yet.
This is called separation. I don't want to live with you, you big jerk.
Okay.
That's my favorite. Suitcase.
Acting. What are you doing? Are you for real?
Who told you not to dodge?
I'm sorry, Kaxia.
Why? Brother Changjin.
The film
Didn't you
was
say you wanted to
translated
marry me?
And narrated by
I know.
the media.
I can't have someone in my heart and marry someone else.
Who else do you like?
I like Kiao Wangxia. I'm sorry, Kaxia.
It's Kiao Wingsha again. Why is it that everyone I like, she has to snatch from me? She's just a bastard child born of a slut. Why? Would you break off our engagement because of her?
I'm sorry, Kaxia.
You asked me to investigate Lin Moran. Who has she seen recently? Take a look.
They are actually a couple. You tell me. This get Changjin. Why exactly did he have to plant Lin Moran by my side?
Oh right. I also found out that the CEO, Zhu Jinyi, who was the last person he saw before his death,
Who?
Qi Chanjian. Driver, drive.
Where is Kiao Wingsha? I need to talk to her. Kiao Wingsha. Kiao Wingsha, get out here. Kiao Wingsha.
Why are you here?
Kiao Wingsha. I Kiao Chaxia, when I grows up. Always been very happy. Ever since you appeared, my happiness has disappeared. You are my nemesis. I hate you. Even having the same surname as you makes me sick.
I am not in the mood to argue with you right now. If you want to go crazy, go do it outside.
I'm not only going to go crazy, I'm going to kill you. What are you doing? Chaxia. Sure enough. You really hit here. Mother and daughter are really something. You really look alike.
The film was translated
Always seducing other people's
and
men.
narrated
Little brat.
by media.
Chaxia, if you have something to say, can't you say it nicely? Why do you have to hit people? Besides, how can you talk like that? It makes you seem uneducated. Uneducated. You have education? You have education, yet you seduce other people's married men. Aren't you ashamed to say that? At that time, I didn't know your father was married. If I had known, stop talking. Stop pretending to be a saint. So what if you knew? And what if you didn't? The result is that because of you, I lost my mother. You all must die today.
You're really crazy. I advise you to get out quickly while I can still talk to you nicely.
Who do you think you are? Kiao Wingsha. Brother Changjin, why did he choose you? And not me?
Can't you use your brain a little? He likes me. What does that have to do with me? You always cause trouble for me. Only know how to bully the weak. You are just incompetent.
Who are you calling incompetent?
I'm talking about you.
Wingsha, you should also say less. You're all sisters. Sisters? I don't want to be sisters with her. How disgusting.
You disgusting. Aren't you disgusting? All you ever do is revolve around men, acting like you're dying for it. You're the most disgusting.
Today, Today I will kill you. Chuxia, don't be impulsive.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to kill you. Kia Wingsha. All my pain is because of you. I'm going to kill you.
Mommy. Aunt Joe, call an ambulance. Mommy. Mommy. If anything happens to my mommy, I will never let you go, even if I die.
I killed someone. Then let the storm
The film was
come more
translated
violently.
and narrated by
Cuxia.
Media.
Surgery room.
If anything happens to Cuxia, I will never let you go.
Xiao Chaxia stabbed my mommy. You better pray she dies. Even if she comes back to life, I will kill her myself.
Impossible. Cuxia can't be the murder.
Wangsha.
You better hope my mommy is okay. If anything happens to her, I will make you all pay. Mommy.
Wangsha. Doctor. Wangsha.
How is my mommy?
Don't worry. The aunt has already escaped danger. Transferred to a regular ward. But she is still in a coma.
Where is Xiao Chaxia?
She is suffering from a severe impact and excessive blood loss. Still in a coma.
I'm going to kill her.
Wangsha. Calm down.
My mommy is lying here now. How can you ask me to calm down?
Don't worry too much. Auntie will get better.
Old Zhang, Qiao Wanzia's mother, suddenly died of a myocardial infarction.
How could this happen?
What's wrong?
Your mother.
What's wrong with my mommy?
Your mother passed away. Wangsha.
This is Miss Qiao's mother's autopsy report. It shows that her blood contains an excessive amount of chlorpromazine.
Are you saying someone secretly injected her with chlorpromazine? This is a blood feud.
By the way, and all the surveillance was hacked. It must have been premeditated.
This matter. Be sure to investigate it thoroughly for me.
Cuxia, you have to wake up soon.
The film was
I beg you.
translated and
I
narrated by
beg you.
Media.
You can't lie down like this.
Chuxia, she can wake up, right?
Zhang Yan. This is all your son's doing. If it weren't for him deliberately toying with Cuxia, she would become like this. Originally, it was agreed that they were going to get married. He said he'd go back on his word, and he did. I'm not done with you about this.
These young people, who can say for sure about love? Isn't it? You can completely blame Chang Yan, can you? Chexia was just spoiled too much by you. That's why this happened.
What did you say? Zhang Yan. You think I don't know? What you did 3 years ago? Zhang Yuhan's car accident. You can't get away with it, can you? The hit-and-run driver back then. Afraid of being silenced. Left me a copy a long time ago of his confession. You must be thinking how that driver got involved with me. He once worked with our Kiao group and had some connections with me. It's just that his business failed and his family fell into decline, and then he ran into his son, had a serious illness, and urgently needed money. You think he took the risk and took the fall for murder? Took your money to kill Zhang Yuhan? You tell me if Wang Mingxi knew that her daughter was plotting to kill her own grandson, how would she react?
Qiaofan, you're threatening me?
You better pray that Cuxia can wake up soon. Otherwise, I'll drag you all down to be buried with her. Zhang Yuhan never
The
expected
film was translated and narrated by
that the aunt who had lived with him for more than 20 years was wearing a mask, acting in front of him, showing deep affection between aunt and nephew. Behind his back, she wanted him dead. My Kiao family has become like this. Your Zhang family can forget about having it good either.
Aunt Zhou. Where is Wangsha?
Madam? Isn't Madam in her room? It seems Qiao Wingsha, deeply affected, has left disheartened.
The film was
Okay, change in.
translated and narrated
Don't think your plan
by Media.
will succeed just because she left. I want her to disappear.
It's you.
Let's go. I really don't understand. Zhang Yuhan is searching the world for you, which is one thing. But how come even Kei Changjin is searching the world for you? What kind of drug did you give them?
What do you mean? You know Kachangian.
Since you're about to die anyway, then I'll let you die, understanding a bit more. Qiao Wingsha, the child in my belly, is Kei Changjin's. Zhang Yuhan and I have nothing between us at all. I was just a chess piece sent by Kei Changjin to sabotage your relationship. Originally, if you had left Zhang Yuhan, nothing would have happened. But I didn't expect that Kei Changjin would actually develop feelings for you. Then don't blame me.
Are you crazy? You're actually willing to kill. To silence someone for a man.
Child?
Right.
Child.
I'm here, Wangsha.
You plotted against me?
That's right. From beginning to end, it was all a play acted out by Wangsha and me to deceive you. I know now about you and Kei Changjin. You won't escape. However, I can give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Yuhan, why are you here today?
Grandma, there are some things I think you should know. Three years ago, you used your private overseas account to engage in many illegal activities with several prominent families in Jinchen, transferring several $100 million of the Zhang family's assets under the guise of selling paintings, and use these assets to ruin my Zhang Yuhan.
Yuhan, what are you talking about? What secret account?
Isn't it Grandma who is secretly dealing with me?
Yuhan, I am your own grandma. You are my grandson. Do you have a brain? No matter how bad my relationship with you is, I wouldn't do anything to betray the Jiang family.
Then there is only one possibility. Ask your precious daughter, in your name, what has she done?
Yana, what does Yuhan mean?
Mommy, don't listen to his nonsense. Nothing like that happened.
The facts are right here. And you still dare to quibble? Fine. Then I'll continue. My car accident 3 years ago. What exactly did you all do?
Cousin, don't talk nonsense here. What evidence do you have for what you're saying?
Evidence? You did do it too perfectly. I really don't have evidence. But I have a witness.
Wasn't he taken care of?
I know you wanted to kill Qiaofeng, but I was one step ahead and saved him. Come in.
Old madam, this is from 3 years ago. The evidence left behind by the driver, who caused Zhang Yuhan's car accident. I think it should be clearly recorded here. How Director Qi made a deal to have someone kill his cousin, Zhang Yuhan. All the evidence is here.
Grandma, don't listen to his nonsense.
Explain this. What's going on with this secret account?
Mommy, we were just temporarily blinded by greed. We borrowed your name to sell some fake paintings. Mommy.
Jiang Yan, you are a member of the Jiang family. How could you do such a thing? And you use my name to do so many stupid things. I, Wang Mingxi, have failed so badly to have raised someone like you who can't distinguish right from wrong, black and white. How has the Jiang family mistreated you? How could you harm Yuhan like this?
Grandma, I did everything. It has nothing to do with my mommy.
And you? I've raised a pack of ingrates. I've been so good to you. And this is how you repay me?
I'm also very curious. Why do you want to put me to death?
Why? Zhang Yuhan. Everything is because of you. Why should you be able to possess everything of the Zhang family? My mother's surname is also Zhang. The blood of the Zhang family flows in my veins too. But why are all the people in High City only know you, Zhang Yuhan, but don't know me, Qi Chanjian? Without the Zhang family's foundation, what are you even worth? If it were me, I could also create something that belongs to me, a business empire. Cousin, I hate you.
Kechangjin. Hating me is not as good as hating yourself. With a dirty heart, everything is dirty. It's because you possess this kind of inferior sense of inferiority that you disregard brotherly affection and desperately tried to put me to death.
Yes. Your life is big. And you didn't die.
You.
Your sins are more than these. Come in.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Changjin, I'm sorry. But for the sake of our child, I must persuade you to turn back. I was wrong. But my child, he can't be without a father.
What?
There's one more thing. Kiao Wengsha's mother's death. Are you going to tell it, or should I?
So in the end, even you are going to betray me?
I am willing to go to hell with you. Then what about our child? The child is innocent. Mommy, we were wrong. I only have this one son. He can't go to jail.
Now that things have come to this, I can't do anything about it either. All these years, I have always been prejudiced against you. It was me who took the pain of losing a child and forced it all on you, making you suffer so much. Grandma is sorry for you. You've been wronged. As for Changian, he did something wrong. You deal with it.
So in the end, you still won.
From the beginning, I never thought of competing with you for anything. Originally, we could have become normal cousins. But it was you who had the wrong obsession, which led to the present situation.
Mommy,
There's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Either one is fine.
The good news is Chia Chuxia is awake. And the bad news is she has amnesia.
Then actually, this can also be considered good news.
Although your mother is gone. But I promised your mother that I will always be by your side. And won't let you be alone.
Thank you, Jiang Yuhan. I haven't taken a shower yet.
What? You dislike me?